is a 2020 GTR 50th anniversary that we turned into the baddest no prep Kings car on the planet. The first 60 foot we had in this car was a .97.
It has a real deal GTR body on the car. This thing makes, I'll just say it's north of 4,500 horses at the crankshaft.
What's up guys, Javier from That Racing Channel. Welcome back for another one. Today we are out here at Street Outlaws No Prep Kings at Virginia Motorsports Park. We're with John from Odom Racing to debut his new No Prep Kings build. This thing is absolutely insane. It's a screw-charged Hemi GTR that makes north of 4,000 horsepower. This thing is an absolute work of art, built with all of the latest and greatest tech. Let's go ahead and catch up with John and see what's going on.
Hi guys, I'm John Odom with Odom Racing, and we're here at Virginia Motorsports Park, Season 5 No Prep Kings, and I'm going to introduce you to the new car, the CEO. Last year, they asked me to come on Street Outlaws. I had an 09 GTR, runs 200 in the quarter, 7.2, you know, definitely not a No Prep Kings car, but they asked me to come on the show, and well, as you can imagine, that car is way slower than, you know, the 3.7 cars that run 209 in the 8th, and so we got beat every time in every race. We decided at the end of that I loved it, and talked to the family and talked to my teammate, and we decided to build a No Prep Kings car. It is a 2020 GTR 50th anniversary that we turned into the baddest No Prep Kings car on the planet. David Monday built this car from David Monday Racing, and he's probably one of the best car builders on the planet. Jim Howe Motorsports did the motor. Brad Anderson, there's a bunch of people in this, but when you get into this car, you'll understand, you know, it's state of the art, and we're super proud to be here. We're proud to be racing. You know, we're hoping to come out this weekend. If you follow us at all or follow Street Outlaws at all, you'll know that there's a pretty big grudge race between me and Justin Swanstrom, and we've been talking a little smack back and forth, but you know, he's got a great car, and we feel like we have a great car, and here we go. And so, you know, welcome to the world of No Prep Kings, and we're going to try to tear it up this year.
fuel's in it right now?
That we don't know.
Yeah.
2780.
What is it at?
2780.
We're close. We got to add about 25 pounds or so.
What do you guys got to be at?
2,800.
Yeah, that's a good number right
We got
there,
her pretty close.
Man, he's a lot heavier than we thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't have the helmet or nothing in there neither.
Yeah, I know.
Gear.
Gear's gonna be 15, 20 pounds itself.
Yeah, but I want to make sure we're good. I ain't taking no chances.
Yeah.
Car's got too much heat on it right now.
Yeah, you don't
If
want
it comes across the scale down underweight,
So we need to
it's
go
getting
ahead and put
bounced.
an extra 1,500 pounds on it, right?
No, we'll put like 25 or 30 in it and we'll be good. I'm not giving them too much. I mean, I want it to be
Gas don't weigh that much anyway.
7 pounds a gallon.
It's not bad.
So it's got 35 pounds of gas missing out of it because it's a half tank. It's got 5 gallon missing right now. If we fill it all the way to the top, it'll burn 6 gallons in one run. Doing the burnout and going down the racetrack, about 5.5, 6 gallon.
Boy.
In 3 seconds.
But it'll be at a half a tank when we get back from the run.
All right, brother. So how does it feel in there?
It feels amazing. You know, just like anything else, when you build it, it kind of settles. And we got heights we got to be to match rules. And so now that the car's settled, the springs got some use on them. We're going around marking those. We'll raise it so we're within the rules. I didn't come here this year to just be a racer. I came here to win the whole thing. So here we are, and today's the beginning.
So when you got people trying to get you nixed, you know what that means.
If they're talking bad about you and trying to get you kicked out, that means they're scared. There's a difference about people talking about you or a difference about people being scared. And I got people scared, and that's exactly what I wanted to do.
So John here, everybody's bitching about his car. I'm not. I think it's beautiful. So in the driver's meeting, John's going to call them all out and say, all right, man up. Let's hear it. Who's bitching? How's it scaling out, boys? 2780. Woo! Cheat! Cheat! Cheat!
So I have a grudge race with Justin Stronson, which everybody knows about, but he is in the final 8, I think, or top 8, because we didn't make Palm Beach last year, or last week.
How much is the grudge race for?
It was $5,000, somebody kicked in 1,000, so it's 6,000 now, so you guys are gonna love it.
So how do you feel? This will be what, your first full pass in the car?
No, not first full pass, but first full pass in front of everybody except the crew. So
how you feeling?
Kind of a big deal. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't got butterflies, right? You got to respect something that's 4,500 horsepower. So, you know, there's not very many people in the world that run cars like this. So, you know, and I'm newer at it. It's just like my GTR when I made my first, 7-second pass. It kind of took your breath away. And the first time I, did a 3.9 pass in this thing, it was emotional, to be honest with you. All the culmination of everything we've been working on is right now. So I just need to do my job. My team's done their job, and let's see what happens. the glue tires, huh?
Yeah, it was fixing the hunt though.
Yeah.
I had the wheels up.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people's attention, I bet, still.
So as you know, we got a race with Justin Swanstrom. I got to beat that guy, so we put a little bit in it, and it was a little too hot for the track, but you know, we got Chuck 55, so we'll turn it down, and we'll go handle business, and we'll be back.
We know everybody's blowing tires off.
Yeah.
But we tested the other day on really not that good a surface.
Yeah.
And so my thought was, it's a test pass.
Yeah. Who cares?
Right. If I can make it go right now in first gear,
We're good to go for the win.
that bitch is gonna roll. And
Okay.
it tried. It had the wheels
Yeah.
up.
It looked good.
It was trying to roll out. I just watched all the videos of it.
Did I do anything wrong?
No.
Okay.
We lost the A-pillar.
It's all right, we'll take that bitch back on. That thing coated the wheels 100 foot. I think we're off.
We'll be down just for a second.
This thing coated the wheels 100 foot.
Car, pick it up down there on the track.
He did. He was late.
He did? Okay. Well,
It'll take them time
That
to get.
bitch was riding.
It'll take them time to get accumulated to go on that fast.
so it's probably that pillar on the top. They fly off on the stock ones too.
That was
so.
panel bonded on.
Brother, how did that feel?
Oh, it felt great.
Seeing that thing, that was a
Man,
rip.
yeah, seeing it.
After
so
all
like,
that hard work.
I took some power out of it. I had him leaving second gear, and that thing hauled the mail. I guarantee it ran over 200 out the back just then. I'm betting, I mean, that was a lick. Probably the fastest lick's been made today. So, oh, I'm on cloud 9, dude. That's a lot of work.
Months and months
I
and
just
months
want
of
to
work.
get it
Blood, sweat,
back
and
here
tears.
and maintenance it and make sure we're good. Run all the valve train, because that's, you know, that thing was singing. So in where I was standing, it looked like he ran it past the finish line. But, and if that happened, you know, we run a risk of hurting parts. That thing's got a 661 foot long fuse. And if you let her burn to 680 foot, it might pop at you, you know, might have a problem. But I'm tickled for him. I guarantee you right now, you couldn't kick John Odom in the nuts and knock a smile off his face.
All right, look out.
What up, baby?
What's up?
Hey! What do you like?
Was that a rip?
Fuck! Let's run.
Hey, at least they.
Where's Justin Swanstrom?
I'll push it by myself then.
I got it.
That's good.
My man.
What's up? First win, NPK. What's up?
How do you feel right now, man?
I feel pretty excited and emotional.
That was a hell of a pass.
That was a hell of a pass. So, yeah, I'm excited. You know, we've made a few full passes, but doing it in front of the crowd and in front of everybody, that was pretty cool.
That was a pass, man.
Thank you.
The crowd enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it.
Yes,
And
everybody was excited.
And your contender was, that's not a slow car.
No.
That's not a slow car by any means.
Yes, so thank you very, very much, and we're just happy to be here.
Yeah, so what's next? You got a run
What's
coming
next?
up, right?
So Justin Swanstrom, we have a grudge race tonight. For me and him for $6,000, but it was a great race. I feel like, you know, I don't know how fast it went. I'll see in a few minutes, but it felt fast. I'm just really, really happy. So.
I can tell you're on cloud 9.
Huh? I'm on cloud 9 right now. Thank you. What's it?
So it was fast.
Did you run it past the finish line?
You said to run it past the finish line, didn't you?
Right. Okay.
Oh, you told me to.
Yeah.
That's what you said to do.
I did.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna change that.
So we got a little bit of damage here.
got the
What-
pieces.
They're broken. They're trapped. They're over there on the ground, but they're broken. They're all trashed.
is that a factory piece?
Yeah. Panel bonded on. Those were supposed to be panel bonded on, and I see that they were not.
What do you mean we're cheap? It's too low. What do you mean it's too low? Too low. There's rules. There's rules. Rules you have to follow. What's the rule?
I think it's 3.5 inches here.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you at?
About 4 inches.
Why? Oh yeah, we know you're in 4 inches.
I read the rules.
4 inches, huh?
Don't matter.
That's
I
what
got
you
310 pounds behind it. It's like a forced rocket.
Hey, sounds good.
Hey, it comes
Sounds
in
good.
there and
But I guarantee you, I can beat you in a race.
then what?
In a race.
In a
Me
foot
and
race?
you. Yeah, in a foot race. I'll smoke your ass.
We do 40-yard dash.
I will fuck you
Hold
up.
up. 40-yard dash. You give me 5 feet in the lead, and I'll race you.
You can beat him.
Oh, I know I can.
Okay, we'll do it tonight.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Justin Swanstrom. I am the driver of the Street Outlaws Lexus. It's a 2018 Lexus RC350. We call her prenup. We have a 520 cubic inch Hemi motor. It's down inside the frame rails. It is from Proline. 140 F4X Pro Charger on the front of it. We got a turbo 400 3-speed. Makes right around 3,200 horsepower. Roughly, I say it makes between 50 and 52 pounds of boost. We got a big grudge race coming in tonight with John Odom himself. He's got that brand new GTR out. The only 2 imports in NPK is the Lexus and the GTR. So we're gonna go out there, we're gonna see what happens and let the best man win. I'm not gonna take him lightly. I know he's not gonna take me lightly. We're just gonna go out there and see what we can do.
5,000 each. So why are y'all betting so much money is my first question. Why? Y'all like each other? Y'all talking trash on Facebook? Did someone make a your mama joke? What happened?
I made a video about Justin Swanstrom. We had no idea what was going down. I got a production team who made a small video. You guys went on YouTube and watched it. Justin Swanstrom didn't know me before that deal. I just, you know, I'm new to this sport and I wanted to make a splash. And so I made a video about him because I know he's one of the rising stars. Everybody loves him. And so I thought it'd be a good way to make a name. So here we are.
At the end of the day, I like to gamble, I like to have fun. He made the video, it was sent to me, saying that basically they wanted to race. He was coming out with a new car, and it was actually
It actually came out pretty cool because he's got the GTR, I got the Lexus, 2 imports. It's going to be good for everybody. Hopefully we can put on a good show for both all y'all to come out here. We are going to put money up. It's $5 inside. We've already approved on both teams that we're going to bet $5 every race from this point moving forward. I think we got 14 races left. We're going to run one Friday night for $5,000 each. I think at the end of the year, we betted something about if he wins, whoever makes the most wins, he gets cut the mullet, or I get to shave his eyebrows. So, I'm not going to take it lightly. We're going to go out there, we're going to see what happens, and let the best man win.
Thank you. Woo!
All right, so 5,000 aside, 10,000 total. Grudge race, heads up. Justin Swanstrom turns on the wing line. Oh my God. Let me get all this money out of my pocket that I was hoping for you.
I don't know. Jesus.
Oh, I'm bad.
You're the bad news on I thought we were
I didn't want to come over to your leg, so I got out of it. I didn't see you over there, so I stabbed the throttle again.
I was in your lane, I think.
I was happy with that one, man.
Yeah, you were about, hey, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. I think you were running me. That was a blast.
Dude, I love it.
Hey,
I think it would have been a show
every
for me.
Friday night.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was some good driving, brother.
It was close.
Dude, wait till you see that top end footage. His nose was pointing right at you.
Oh, I know. That's why I let out.
Hey.
He was on two wheels. I know, but he came over. I seen it move. I just left it. I'm not ever gonna fucking. You know what I mean?
Hey, I heard you get out of it as soon as
we get to race tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Hey guys, I'm Jim Howe from Crossville, Tennessee. I own Howe Motorsports, second generation drag racer. I've been racing for about 35 years. Last year, ran NPK all year. We had a car that was considerably overweight, not really set up for the class, but it was a car we won the World Championship with in 2019. And during that time, I met John Odom. And John and I were teammates for Team Detroit last year. And we created a friendship, and I told him last year, you know, look, I'm building a new car for next year. It's not going to be 400 pounds overweight. It's a pretty state-of-the-art deal, something I put a lot of thought into. And he was like, you know, he said, I'd kind of like to get involved with your program, Jim. I'd like to help you out some. And John and I became more than a sponsor-racer relationship. We became very good friends throughout the year. During that time, John also was running his GTR that's all-wheel drive. And the thing is, perfect example, world-class car in its own class. Much like the car I raced last year, world-class car in limited drag radial, not so much in No Prep Kings. John said, hey, I'd like to, you know, I think I'd like to do a faster car, something a little different. And so that began the talk of this race car. This was obviously a perfect fit for John. John's known for a GTR. And so we started looking at dimensions and like, hey man, we can make this thing real. We can do a GTR. The only problem was that I didn't have a GTR laying around my back pocket to make a race car out of. But fortunately, John had lots of friends in the industry who did. And he sent me a complete GTR. And so we cut it up and made what's sitting behind us. David Monday handled the work, chassis work. It has a real deal GTR body on the car. The wheel well openings on this car are absolutely factory. The quarter panels and roof off this car, literally, if you've got a GTR at home, your parts will fit right on this car. The rear bumper, the doors, they're not special off race parts. The front end is a one-piece carbon front end, but everything else, the doors bolt on a stock GTR. The trunk lid bolts on a stock GTR. The rear taillight panel, the taillights are straight out of a GTR. We wanted to make this thing look as close to the real deal as possible so it didn't look like some funny car that we were calling a door slammer. We've seen that stuff in NPK before with other cars. They've done a great job with the rule package in 2022, and they're starting to reel some of that stuff in. So we wanted a car that would conform. 521 cubic inch Brad Anderson block, billet Brad Anderson heads, Bryant billet crankshaft, GRP aluminum rods, DMPE fuel injection. Darren Mayer developed the hat on the thing, has a PSI C rotor sitting on top of it, Brad Anderson components underneath of it, and I build the motors back home in Howe Motorsports. Spin a Pro Charger as fast as you want, but you can't spin a C rotor any faster than 98% overdrive. So at 98% overdrive, this thing makes 50-ish pounds of boost, and makes around, we'll just say it makes north of 3,500 horsepower, and could be way north, could be a little north, but I'll just say it's north of 4,500 horses at the crankshaft. It's got a camshaft design that myself and Bullet Racing Cams put together. We use a Todd Tutterow tie drive for the converter drive in the car. The converter brand is, we're just gonna say Mystery 51. Then Liberty 5-speed transmission, carbon fiber drive shaft, Strange 10-inch, their Pro Mod rear end, full floater deal. It's got full carbon brakes all the way around by Strange. Boar Racing Enterprises up in Michigan, all of our wheelie bars, flex plate starters. Darren Mayer at DMPE developed this billet injection hat that's on this thing. Spent a lot of time on the dyno in this injection hat, all the way down to one of the legends, Randy Anderson, who flowed the fuel pump. And then Howard Moon, who is a huge part of what I do day to day, who a lot of people don't ever see at the racetrack with us. Howard and David Monday mean so much to me and so much to our operation. Howard has helped develop the fuel system on this car with me, and what we have is just undeniably a super really cool piece that isn't just cool but is also a killer. This thing is as fast as anything I've ever had my hands on, and we are very proud of it.
All right, here we go. I have all 32 of my Invitational drivers in front of me. These all these drivers are going to race for $40,000 today and championship points. Real quick, I'm going to go through individual introductions for each driver that we'll be competing today. This next driver debuted his new car, beautiful GTR, is John Odom with the Grudge race on his line. All right. And there's the pocket spin, but we kind of had some unfortunate things happen last time with that Grudge race.
I'm good that way.
That's right, Ray.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, hey,
That's okay for you to do that once in a while. You want, like she said.
Why are you being pushed that way? Because don't push me this way. Tag him.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah! Oh, King Cobb! King Cobb! Oh, down you on the side bet. Side bet. He said 500. There we go. $500 side bet on Bob Kelly versus John Odom.
Hey, I'll add another 500 for my brother-in-law.
Oh. Chuck Sykes here added another $500
That is $1,500. That is 2,000. Boost it. You are missing it. And now it's up to 2,000. I know Texas education system.
Whoa.
You gotta keep moving it.
How much?
500. So it's up to 2,000 now.
2,500. Is it taking all bets?
500.
500. Taking all bets?
No, that's it.
Okay.
It's not Kelly. How dumb you think I am?
Okay, $5,000 to 2,000 on the John Odom versus Ty Kelly race.
Woo!
All right.
God, you better not go red.
Number 9.
Don't fuck this up, guys.
Number 9.
We've drawn Kai Kelly first round with John Odom's new GTR. Not necessarily the draw that most people would like, but I'm certainly not bad with it. I know what this car has ran so far, and I don't think Kai Kelly's ever been that fast in his car. So here's the determining factor. We made a couple changes last night. Car was moving right, so we made some suspension adjustments today. The track is very, very greasy. We just went up there with my son's small tire car and instantly smoked the tires as soon as it left the starting line. We've got to come up with a greasy track setup, and I think we've got one. We played around with something when we were testing that should work, but you know, when you got 4,000 plus horsepower and a greasy racetrack, it's anybody's race. It's a tuner's race right now. You know, hopefully I do my job, hopefully John does his job, and we can pull off the win. It would be a huge, huge, huge deal to be able to beat Kai Kelly first round here at this race. A lot of internet smack talk, people who are, you know, oh, money will buy you a car. Well, they're right, money will buy you a car, and money doesn't make you a driver. But there's one thing I can tell you about John Odom: he's put more passes down the racetrack than all the internet trolls put together. So real happy with what he's done so far. It's up to me to do my job and get him a good race car first round. So hopefully we can get that done.
Kai Kelly is a seasoned vet on the street and on the track. He's been, you know, running drag racing cars for a long time. So to just be able to run with him is pretty emotional and cool and a great feeling. And hey, I want to beat him. Like, you know, I didn't do all this to come here and hang out and look pretty. I came here to win, and we want to win a championship. So that championship starts today. It starts with Kai Kelly, and then we move on from there. If I do B, you're gonna put an Odom sticker on it next week?
What do I get? Oh yeah.
I'll put a Kai Kelly sticker on my car.
One of these on yours?
Yeah. You know my mom's from NOLA, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, my parents. I'm from New Orleans. You know that.
How big of an Odom sticker?
Hey, whoa, you already shook. If I beat it, what's the notice?
You been hanging out with JJ? Hey, I can make my own sticker though. You didn't say I could make it.
Shit!
My name's Kai Kelly. I drew John Odom first round out here in Virginia. I got my car showstopper here. It's got a 959 Musi in it with a lot of nitrous on it. So Odom's got a brand new car. I feel like I'm gonna fuck him up.
So you saw it run last night, and it ran pretty good.
Yeah, but he's seen me run too.
We've all seen you run.
Yeah.
You got a lot of
I
experience.
red lighted last night, man. It just is what it is. I had a fast car last night. I blew it, so.
Yeah.
I do that about once out of every 30 times. So I got that out of the way. I'm good for a couple races.
Awesome, brother.
Yep.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Takes it right into a spin. That's all she wrote. Has to get out of it. Kai Kelly moving on to the next round. And $2,000. Oh, by the way, Kai Kelly.
So it's turned down lower than what it was when we ran Chuck 55. Yeah. Went out about 40 foot.
Oh, did it?
Yes. It instantly it hooked. It was hooked and gone.
Okay.
Went out about 40 foot, went into shake, smoked the tires, and that's why I wanted to make sure because we had it turned down from where we were on Chuck.
Second gear, I promise you.
We're gonna put you in Outlaw big tires so we can make some more runs.
Perfect, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Race Kai Kelly, and we put a little bit in the car. You're racing the #1 guy on the planet, so blew the tires off after about 40 feet, so we'll go back and look at the data and see what it says, and then we're gonna go run Outlaw big tire, get some more passes in the car, which, you know, at the end of the day, it's a brand new car. That's what I need is more passes, and come back in Pennsylvania and try to do it all again. Let's talk a little bit about the first time I took a pass on this car. As you know, I got a 09 GTR. It runs, you know, 7.2, 7.1 in the quarter at 200 miles an hour now. And, you know, the 60 foot on that car is 1.21. That's about the best we've ever run. And the first 60 foot we had in this car was a .97. And let me tell you something. The difference between a 4.6 car in the 8 and a 3.7 car in the 8 is about 100 light years. And it was probably one of the, besides my kids being born, probably one of the most emotional moments of my life. Something maybe you know or don't know, on my other car, my daughter's name is on the rail. And she's 4, and my little boy, who's 3, that loves cars more than anything, I put a little thing of Holland in this car. When we named this car the CEO for the TV show, my little boy, who loves cars more than anything in the world, of course I love him more than anything in the world, I wanted to do something special to have his name on it. So, love you, bud. I've got a little of my little ones in both cars, and so it's pretty emotional for me. It's a pretty big deal, and we're pretty proud of it and grateful, and here we are. Hey guys, so let's recap the weekend. Started the car on Wednesday, made a couple passes. Thursday, loaded it up, drove to Virginia, unloaded it into Virginia. Friday, we raced our way in and we beat Chuck 55. So it put us in the Invitational. Then last night on my sixth pass, had a Grudge race against Swanstrom. We both had a little pedal fest, and that's the only car I got this year, so I backed out of it and we moved on for another day. Today I was in the Invitational, and who do I draw but Kai Kelly? So we put a little bit of stuff to it, and we overput a little bit too much in it. But that's okay, right? It's Kai Kelly, we got great data. We entered Big Tire Outlaw to get some data passes, ran a huge fast pass at the end of the night, so we got that ready to go. The boys are gonna get the car, they're gonna go home, they're gonna take care of the motor down, redo it, and we'll be in Pennsylvania, and we appreciate all you for watching.
I think overall it was an amazing weekend. It was his couple first times running there, and I'm just so proud of him. He's got it down so fast. I mean, He's done great. Couldn't have done anything better.
Man, I tell you, talk about an emotional last couple months. You're going to have the internet haters, the internet couch racers. To us, this weekend was a huge success. John Odom done something that those same guys sitting at home wish that they could do. He jumped in a legit top contender NPK car that has shown over the weekend can run with any of them. He got beat by Kai Kelly first round because we had too hot of a tune-up in the car. Just to see if that tune-up would go again, we went straight up there to run first round a big tire, ran the exact same tune-up against David Gates. Car went straight down Broadway, it took it. The only thing difference was about 20 degrees temperature and track temp. We were real close. We decided last night to run this thing out the back door a little. We got a long racetrack here. I'm just gonna say that John ran her up to 253 miles an hour last night, and that's when it blew the damn panels off the car. We weren't quite prepared for that, but we've got legitimate data to back that claim up in the quarter mile. It went 253 out the back. We got a badass hot rod. John is a good driver, and we're gonna do big things. So we go back, we service the car, we tear everything apart, pull the transmission apart, pull the bearings out of the motor. It gets fresh bearings. We do a compression check on the thing. There is literally several days worth of work to do on the car just to get it ready to go back out. Plus we got to get those panels painted, the trim pieces painted, and we've got my brand new car that is a twin to this chassis and a twin to this drivetrain that's at the paint shop right now, and that car's got to get put together and get put in the trailer and tested before we go to Maple Grove. It's a huge success, and a big thank you to everybody who made this possible. Garrett Barker done a phenomenal job painting this car. David Monday Race Cars did a phenomenal job doing this chassis, the fitment work. John Odom, you know, most of you guys know John is a very close friend of mine. This is not just a partnership. John means a lot to me, and it does bug me whenever I see the Monday morning quarterbacks on the internet that probably only drove mom's Honda down the highway talking about John Odom can't drive a race car. We didn't pull off a win, but if you don't know that John Odom can drive a race car, you're dumber than I thought you were. You guys take care. We'll see you in Pennsylvania.